네, 안녕하십니까. 창조적 인재와 글로벌 협력이란 주제로 진행되는 글로벌 인재 포럼 2008 개회식의 진행을 맡은 김기호입니다.
안녕하십니까. 배유정입니다.
감사합니다. 자, 그럼 지금부터 글로벌 인재 포럼 2008 개회식을 시작하도록
ceremony
하겠습니다.
will begin. Soon, President Lee Myung-bak will enter the conference room. When President Lee enters the conference hall, I'd like to ask all the distinguished guests to rise and welcome President Lee with a warm round of applause.
네, 여러분 지금 이명박 대통령께서
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, President Lee Myung-bak is now currently entering the conference hall. Please rise and greet President Lee with a warm round of applause.
네.
This year marks the third Global HR Forum. The Global HR Forum was co-initiated by the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology, the Korea Economic Daily, and the Korea Research Institute for Vocational Education and Training in 2006. Global HR Forum 2008 is being hosted under the theme of developing creative talents for providing a solution for co-prosperity in the global community. And with the international so-called brain circulation in the global community, the leveraging of global talent is more crucial than ever. So from a global and regional perspective, all governments, international organizations, universities, and corporates will create a global network. So I'd like to wish that all the distinguished guests share the future vision for global collaboration for creative talents in the Global HR Forum. And Creative Talents for Global Collaboration, the theme for the Global HR Forum 2008. So opening video will be played. I'd like you to all enjoy.
When is becoming a one world beyond borders. The key to success is the talented people. The cultivation of the global talent who covers companies and societies beyond persons and further the world. The Knowledge Festival of the Global Village for the World Co-Prosperity through Human Resources. The 2008 Global HR Forum. The future depends on the event. Global HR Forum 2008. Global Talent. Global Prosperity. Marking the third anniversary since its launch in 2006, the Global HR Forum has been a place of encounter and communication which gather wisdom for a cooperative way for exchanging the diverse human resources between nations. The 2008 Global HR Forum, themed Creative Talents for Global Collaboration, will discuss about the international solidarity way beyond borders. The 2008 Global HR Forum is divided into 4 main themes and 1 special theme. The 4 main themes include future-oriented innovation of university education, change in global environment, and corporate strategies for human resources, educational reform for developing creative talents, and the 1 special theme is the emerging HR issues. The forum is participated by experts from over 40 nations. The world's best global leaders, like the economists who suggest the economic trend of the world. the officials in governments, and the international organizations across the global village, and the world-renowned scholars who hold the key to the future education. In the 21st century knowledge-based society, where the talented people become a resource, the global village will revive the exchange of the human resources between nations and enforce the knowledge network with one accord through this Global HR Forum. In addition, the global village will seek the social, economic, and cultural prosperity and open a new chapter of human civilization. Global HR Forum 2008.
It was a wonderful keynote video. Considering the history of Global HR Forum, it was a very wonderful summary of the achievements of Global HR Forum. And now we will have the welcoming remarks of the co-host of the Global HR Forum, First Minister An Byung-man of the Education and Science Technology will make a welcoming address. Good morning. Today, we are here to host the Global HR Forum 2008 under the theme of Creative Talents for Global Collaboration. We have members from governmental officials, corporates, and the civil sector and professionals. I'd like to welcome all of you. In particular, I'd like to extend my special gratitude for His Excellency President Lee Myung-bak for honoring this occasion despite his busy schedule. And now we're facing a global financial difficulty. Nevertheless, we have here with us Professor Martin Feldstein, who has also honored this occasion, as well as Director Tetsuro Terashima and world-renowned scholars, presidents of universities, and CEOs of world-renowned companies, as well as distinguished guests for home and abroad for being here with us. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Korea has been an early recognizing and has been fast in recognizing the importance of education. And based on its talented workforce, Korea has made a rapid economic development after its foundation. Nevertheless, we are seeing a rapid change in technology, capital, knowledge, and our workforce is moving rapidly throughout the world. This is a fundamental change in the global society. So we have to move beyond the traditional uniform educational system. We have to ensure that creativity and freedom is in place in our newly reformed education. Each individual potential should be fully harnessed, and in the international community, they should leverage their full capability. And to meet that end, we will foster our talents. So autonomy, freedom, and creativity is what our people wish and would be what we will also work for. This is not only a domestic trend but also a global trend. It will contribute to a national competitiveness but also to raising the living standards and quality of life for all people throughout the world. The Global HR Forum 2008 is to discuss major HR development issues from a global perspective. This is the most precious encounter of the related participants. The two-day forum will provide an era for a full and in-depth discussion, and I hope for a most fruitful and successful achievement. Thank you, Minister, for the kind words. And now let me invite Mr. Shin Sang-min, CEO of the Korea Economic Daily, for his opening remarks. Please welcome with a warm round of applause. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to the Global HR Forum. In particular, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency President Lee Myung-bak for gracing us with his presence today. The Korea Economic Daily has early recognized the fact that no matter how technology and environment change, ultimately it is people who drive growth and development. Since 2006, in conjunction with the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology and CRIVET, we have initiated the Global HR Forum, and this year marks its third. As you would all know, development of talent and human resources no longer belong only to the realm of schools. The changing times are requiring new type of human resources, not just in the private sector, but also in the public and non-profit sector. There is a growing demand for creative and innovative talents. In the area of human resource development, there is no boundaries between schools, companies, or governments. And the issue of human resource development also knows no boundaries between nations. The global talent migration is becoming even more vibrant, and there is also the virtuous cycle of the know-how being transferred from developed countries to developing countries. And the Global HR Forum, in such a context, is to discuss how we can further join hands and collaborate in developing human resources throughout the world. It is only for 2 short days, but it will be a valuable opportunity for all the speakers to share your experience and your know-how, and for the participants to gain valuable information and insights. Ladies and gentlemen, starting next year, the Global HR Forum plans to expand its participation so that we can create a education network hub that can put together all the human resource development experience. Once again, I would like to thank His Excellency President Lee Myung-bak, the distinguished guest, and all the participants for joining us today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we will have the honor of President Lee Myung-bak's opening address. I'd like to ask you to give a warm round of applause.
여러분 모두 반갑습니다. 금년으로 세 번째를 맞이하는
First, allow me to extend my most sincere congratulations on the opening of the Global Human Resources Forum 2008, which is already in its third year. I also wish to warmly welcome distinguished leaders and scholars from more than 40 countries around the world. I must also thank all of you who did a marvelous job of preparing for this forum. In particular, I wish to thank Mr. Shin Sang-min, President of Korea Economic Daily, and his staff for all their hard work. Distinguished guests, never before was I so acutely aware of the fact that we are all living in a global village, especially nowadays. The international financial crisis, of course, as well as energy, climate change, food safety, and the like are all issues that require a new approach. Such global concerns cannot be resolved without international cooperation. The world is seeking a new kind of international partnership and a new global leadership. Crisis, however, ladies and gentlemen, is always an opportunity, and the key that captures opportunity has always been the people. Therefore, the global village faced with these new and emerging problems and issues must be dealt with by creative and innovative individuals. In this regard, this year's theme, Creative Talents for Global Collaboration, for the forum is more than appropriate and timely. Distinguished experts in the field of education, I firmly believe that Korea, a country that lacks natural resources, was able to rapidly advance, all due to its human resources. During the last 60 years, Korea has made much progress to become the world's 13th largest economy. This was also because of our rich human resources. Nonetheless, we are all faced with new challenges. As we endeavor to become an advanced first-rate global leader, we must encourage more industrious, creative global leaders. And for this, we need to change our education system. We must no longer be satisfied with regimental, overly standardized systems. We must change to embrace and encourage creativity and imagination. The government of Korea will provide an environment for fostering leaders suitable for knowledge economy, and our policy in the education sector, it will be pursued with this in mind. This is not only for Korea, but for the world, and we must take this path. We must keep in mind that this is the way and the only way forward for the country and for the people, and I hope that the many experts who are taking part in this year's forum will lend us their valuable input and advice. I also ask that the Korean educators to make an educational environment that is conducive for fostering creativity. Distinguished global leaders, in order for countries to encourage the growth of global leaders, countries must make bold investments into their educational sectors, and we must strengthen international cooperation. The Republic of Korea was the beneficiary of your generous contributions over the years, and now Korea wishes to share the knowledge and experience it has managed to accrue with other developing countries around the world. In this regard, we intend to increase our ODA and open our education, science and technology, and training infrastructures to the outside so that we can share more with our friends. Our government will develop our human resources by implementing a project that will foster 100,000 young global leaders who will go out to the world ambitious, learned, and eager to contribute. They will spearhead the efforts to help those in need. They will be the volunteers, and they will use their experience learned abroad to good use, helping others and becoming true global leaders. Distinguished guests, we are here among individuals who have dedicated their lives and their work and throughout their life to foster better ed leaders so that we can all have a better future. You are the ones with the passion and dedication, which I wish to applaud, and with you here in taking part in today's forum, I hope that it will help Korea foster human resources that will help all of us in the future. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on the opening of the forum, and I wish all of you the best of luck. Thank you very much.
His Excellency President Lee Myung-bak, thank you very much.